Okay, so do you know you can relocate or move abroad as a missionary or as a clergy or as a working in a church? Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Okay, if you're seeing this face for the first time, hello, my name is Chidima. You're welcome to this channel. Here we talk about abroad lives, we give out information on schools, scholarship, countries, we talk everything abroad that we deem important, ways you can relocate abroad. Yeah, so that is what we discuss here in this channel. And subscribe to this channel if you are interested in relocating abroad. Click on the subscribe button so you can subscribe to this channel, and also the bell button so you can get notifications when we upload a new video. Yeah, so to my old subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming back to check on this channel. I so much appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And remember, click on the subscribe button, share to your friends. You never know who you can be helping, so share to anybody that you want, that you know. All right, so yes, okay, so do you know you can relocate or move abroad as a missionary or as a clergy or as a working in a church? Yes, if you are interested, stick around, watch this video to the end, because I come bearing good news. Yes, okay. Hi, so today I'll be talking about moving abroad as a missionary, as a clergy person, as somebody that is working in a church. Okay, yeah, so there's this process. This visa is a religious visa, they give it to those people, and also it has a processing time. Processing time is actually 8 months. Yes, it takes up to 8 months for the visa to be processed. Okay, and there's a processing fee. Yes, the processing fee is usually around 10,700 Danish krone. I'll leave the prices on the screen. Yes, I'll leave the price for the processing fee. I'll leave the price on the screen. Yes, so that is the cost of the processing fee of this particular visa if you want to relocate abroad, if you want to relocate to Denmark. Yes, as a missionary, as a clergy, or as somebody that is working in the church. Okay, so that is the number one thing. But again, there are some things that you need to know. What do you need to know about this visa? First of all, who can be granted this visa? Okay, anybody can be granted the visa. Yes, as a foreigner, you can be granted the visa once you show that you are, once the church that you are applying for is official, is a church that is being recognized in Denmark. Yes, you can be granted this visa. But again, if you're already in a Nordic country, the Nordic country, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, and Faroe Island, and yes, you can actually move to Denmark without applying for a resident permit, because you're already there. Okay, so that is the number one thing you need to know, that anybody can apply for this visa. Yes, the number two thing you need to know about this visa is the requirements. Yes, there are requirements that you need to meet before this visa will be granted to you. Yeah, okay, so the number one requirement is that you need to show that you are going to work for a church. Yes, a denomination that has been officially approved, that it's been recognized in Denmark. That is, for instance, you're going to work for the Evangelical Lutheran Church, in Denmark, or any other denomination that has been recognized officially in Denmark. Yes, that is the number one. You will show a document showing that you are going there to work for them. That is the number one thing. The number two thing is that there should be a document stating that you are a worker, a religious worker in the Evangelical Lutheran Church in Denmark, or any other, officially acknowledged church in Denmark. You need to show a document that you are working there. Yeah, so you don't just come out and start applying for any church. So you need to get a document that shows this is where I'm going. This is where I'm going, yes, before you can be granted this visa. Number three thing is that you need a background information document, knowledge that shows that you have been trained to be a religious worker. You don't just start and wake up and start being a religious worker, looking for a place to go. You just have to show that there should be a reference somewhere to show that I have been a religious worker before. This and this and this are what I have done, where I have been to, and stuff like that. So that is also one of the requirements. The number 4 requirement is that you also sign a declaration that you abide by the rules of Denmark. That is the number 4 requirement. Number 5 requirement is that you also sign that you will not pose as a threat, you will not join an activity that poses as a threat in Denmark. Yes. Last requirement, but not the least, is that you also agree that neither you nor your family, because you can come with your family, will receive any social benefit, that is any pension, any additional money, employment benefits, all those things that people living in Denmark receive. You also sign that neither you nor your family will receive it. Yes. Another thing, the final one, is that giving you this religious visa depends again on the denomination, the number of the congregation of the particular church that you are going to, if, for instance, if the particular church that you're applying to already have a number of people that came through this religious visa, and the size of the congregation is not that much, it will also be a factor, to determine whether you'll be granted this visa or not. Yes, so that is another thing that you need to know. The type of permits that you will be given will be a resident permit. The resident permit to be given will be for 7 months. It can be renewed after every year. Yes, it will be renewed. You'll be given a 1-year renewal, 1 year extension. Yes, and that will be for 3 years. Yes, but in a situation whereby you are for people, for priests, that's wed people. Yes, you can be given, the extension can be for 2 years for you. Yes, but that's just it, and it's going to be for 3 years. So when you are being given the first 2 years, then the next one they will now give you another 1 year. It's not going to be more than 3 years. So when the final extension finishes, you need to reapply for a new resident permit. Yes. Also, the resident permit, you will also be granted a work permit that shows that you'll be working you'll be working in that place that you included. Yes, the church, the denomination that you applied for, that you are coming to. Yes, that is the work permit that will be given to you, because that's place that you're expected to be working. Okay, so that is actually some of the things you need to know about this religious visa. It's a means so many people relocate abroad through it, and it's really a good one. Yes, because you get to experience different cultures of different companies, and as a missionary you get to preach the gospel, to everywhere. So that is some of the things you need to know about this religious visa. You can also go to the Danish Immigration Service, or the Danish Agency of International Recruitment and Integration, to get more information of how to go about this if you are interested in relocating as a missionary, a clergy. You want to relocate as somebody that is working in a church. Yes, so you can just grab this opportunity and get going. Okay, so this is all I have for you today. Remember to subscribe to this channel and also click on the bell button so you can get notifications when I upload a new video. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye bye.